This game is driving me crazy. It's a spelling game. I've got 3 words because I'm gonna make level 1, 2, and level 3. And as you can see, these are commonly misspelled words. Okay, that's for level 1. Then we have level 2 and we have level 3. And what happens is I've made a function here. It says get word and then a variable called shuffle a position. I'm gonna choose a position because remember we have all this list of words. So a position could be position 0. You have hierarchy acquaintance. For position 1, position 2 we have consensus and so forth. Now but we need to choose randomly. Okay, so you say position equals random.rand integer. Okay, starting at position 0 up until the length of words. I've said with level 1, okay, up until the length of words -1. You say -1 because counting the length starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Yeah, it starts at 0. You don't count from 1 to end. Now chosen words is another variable, and it's gonna choose a word from the randomly selected position. Okay, so it's gonna, let's say it's position, the random position was a 5, so it's gonna choose word at position 5. A word at position 5 is 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This word here, infinite. Yeah, some people call it infinite, but I don't know. Okay, whatever. Now after choosing that word, it's gonna say the chosen word is word. As you can see here, chosen word is school. Then for as long as x is in the range, x, we just made a variable inside of this function because it's going to be part of the condition for this, inside of this loop, it's part of the condition for this loop. Now for a for loop, you're going to make a variable inside it and assign it to a certain condition. Okay, so which means the for loop is gonna make x part of a range from 0 to the length of the chosen word. So it's gonna run through that length from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wherever the chosen word ends. When that finishes, the loop will end. But as long as it's happening, this will be executed. Okay, as long as x is running through the length of the loop, rather the length of the word, this code will be running as well. So for as long as x is within the range of 0 to the length of this chosen word, which is school, for example, what's going to happen? We're going to declare a letter. Okay, and that letter is going to be extracted from the chosen word, any random letter rather. So chosen word is, you're going to choose which position of that string should be selected. Now just as you said the position from the list, now we remove the list. Now we have a word. Okay, so now we have the word as school, and it has position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 positions. So it's gonna have to choose a letter from this word school, but it's gonna choose it at random. So we say letter equals chosen word random.rand int from a range of 0, because again it's gonna count from 0, which is s there, to the length of the chosen word -1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the program reads them from 0 to 5, but in fact they're actually 6 characters. Okay, that's why we say -1. 6 minus 1, okay, which is 5. Now, if it chose a 5, that means it's at position, really it's at the 6th position, but it's counting from 0 to 5, from 0, so which means this would be 5. Okay, instead of 6, it will be 5. So that means it would have chosen L, but in this case it chose the first position number 1, and what is left is these letters. Okay, so it's now gonna shuffle. Now the shuffle is another variable, is a memory space that keeps each and every letter that's chosen, and it keeps adding on the next letter that's been chosen. That's why it says plus equals the letter. So a shuffle, remember, side at nothing is empty. When you choose C, now shuffle has C. That's why down in this line here we said print F, which is formatting all the contents into the same uniform format, like in this case it's strings. Shuffle to whatever the chosen word is now. Okay, So what was I saying? Yes, shuffle plus the next letter. Shuffle plus the next letter, which means it keeps increasing. More and more letters that are chosen, but we need to remove these letters from the actual original word. And this is where this comes in, line 21. We say the chosen word now is equal to that chosen word, which was school before, but we're gonna replace the letter we chose. Okay, this letter, we're gonna replace it with empty, with nothing. Okay, which means we're gonna remove it. All right, we're gonna remove it. Letter we've chosen, replace it with empty, nothing, but only do that once, because some words have more than one letter, like school here, it has two O's. Now, if you don't write this one here, both O's will be taken out, but we want to do it once so that the first O is taken and then the loop runs again, and if it chooses another O, it's gonna take the second O will be taken out as well. Okay, that's why I said with that and then that and then this and then that and then that and then up to point where there was nothing there. By the time the word there's no more letters from the word, it will have counted to the end of the range. Okay, which is where it says 0 to the length of the chosen words. So that's how it works for now, and then we'll call the function. Now my next step will be to my next step is gonna be I will be coding, because you know this coding takes me a long time, so filming it while coding now, I don't have all that time to edit. You know, just the last video, it took me over 2 hours editing, so you've got to watch through it and then cut out some things, and you know, it's just a long time you can take doing that. Anyway, but what I'm gonna do next is I will be commenting this later on in my next video when I'm finished the program, but I'm just gonna give you a hint of how it runs. The next step I'm gonna do is to remove this, because I don't need it. I use this to test and also show you how it works. But I'm gonna take this out, the print. I don't need to print it off. However, I will be getting the shuffle now, and then it's the one I will be displaying to the player, and I will ask this player, I'm gonna save shuffle and also save the chosen word here. Okay, I'll save it. So I'm gonna assign it before removing content from it. I'll assign it to a variable. Okay, and I would say I'll call it compare. No, let me call it let's say so prev equals chosen word, which means let me make prev global here, because I'll be using it in other functions anyway. Yeah, prev equals chosen word. Okay, chosen words. Okay, which means when I'm comparing, because remember chosen words will be emptied during the runtime, so when I'm comparing, I'll be using prev to see if the word they typed is actually the chosen word. But then later on, I need to remove chosen words, the word I chose, from the list, so it doesn't reappear during the program's runtime. Okay, that's the plan I have right now. So yeah, I will let you know when the game is finished. Thank you.